you know, the original. You could see that it comes with the soundtrack. Spanish Harlem, San Antonio Rose, Spanish Flea. DeMarco, I really enjoy this guy. Ode to Viceroy. Oh, gosh. I really enjoy this guy. It's so nice and chill. It's just I really enjoy him. I think I first heard him when I was going on a road trip with some friends. We went to the woods and I was like, who's that? And I loved him ever since. Bartók. Oof. Another change again, but I think I should classify also the classics and, you know, the more. Anyway. Béla Bartók, The Wooden Prince, a dancing play in one act, London Symphony. Béla Bartók is he's a composer from 1881 to all through 1945. This is The Wooden Prince. The Wooden Prince begins with a long introduction. From the beginning to the curtain is somewhat over 3 minutes. Bartók's orchestra is very large here, woodwinds and fours, and the addition of 2 saxophones, 4 horns. The princess is represented by a clarinet theme. Oh, I like this. The music for The Wooden Prince is at first mechanical and grotesque, with clusters of adjacent notes. Then it becomes more and more animated, its character related to the scherzo and the second quartet or to sections of the dance suite. Despite its barbaric abandon, it is still clearly founded on folk elements. It's from Mercury Studios. Oh. It's really cool. Béla Bartók for sure is someone that I was introduced by my grandfather. Like I said, he would always have classical music playing on the back, or orchestra, not always classical music. Next we have another film soundtrack from the motion picture Jaws. This is by Mr. John Williams. Music composed and conducted by John Williams for the movie Jaws. He did a lot of other movies. I really enjoy John Williams. You can see some. You can't graduate from film school without digging into Jaws and John Williams and the masterpieces that he created. And some, there we learned that that movie wouldn't have been the same without John Williams' Jaws. But fun fact, he was actually really, he was influenced a lot by Bernard Herrmann. If you remember Vertigo or Psycho, he too uses those sharp violin notes, and you can hear them here too as well. Next up we have another film soundtrack, The Twilight Zone. Well, it's not film, but it was shot on film, but it's from the series The Twilight Zone. Marty Manning and his orchestra. The Twilight Zone is an area of experience that is neither of this world nor quite out of it. First defined and explored by Rod Serling on the popular CBS television network program The Twilight Zone. It has now been given an arresting auditory shape by Marty Manning and Ernie Altschuler. Here he is. So sorry. I really enjoy the Twilight Zone, which also gave way to a wave of those kind of, like really cool, Next up we have another famous soundtrack, Kill Bill. A Quentin Tarantino Kill Bill. This is the soundtrack. It has Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra, That Certain Female by Charlie Feathers, The Grand Duo, Louis Bacalov, Twisted Nerve, Bernard Herrmann, Queen of the Crime Council, Ode to Oren Ishii, Fun Ray Run, Run Fay Run, Green Hornet, Battle Without Honor or Humanity. Side 2, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, Woohoo, Crane, The Flower of Carnage, The Lonely Shepherd, and You're My Wicked Life. It comes with... Oh, she looks so gorgeous in this movie. So much poise when she's like taking the katana out, you know, showing it off, and all these moves are so well done. I mean, I'm no expert, but I was watching a YouTube, you know, analysis of the fight, and I was really enjoying it, and Lucy Liu is really a queen. And of course we have the inside. Really nice movie. I love it, all of them. Next up is one of my favorite bands, Mew. I have been listening to Mew since 2004. Yeah. I would come back from school and turn on MTV, and his music was there, you know. Which one was it that was always there? It was Snow Brigade, and of course I love Mew. If you don't know who this band is, please, I recommend it. It's one of the best. I love them so much. They are from Denmark, and they are very positive. I had the pleasure of going to one of their concerts in LA. There's quite a history with Mew. And the guy, Jonah Bridger, or I don't know how you're saying his name, I'm sorry. But he's very artistic as well. He creates the visuals, and actually this came with 3D glasses. So I've really always been a fan of him, and you know, his wonky like visuals and videos. I really, really love Mew. They have been one of my favorite bands since. Oh, actually, here are the so yeah, this guy is a genius to me. Next we have Mr. Of course. So this one is Frank Sinatra. A lot of his famous ones. 15 Grandes. This was my grandfather's. 15 Grandes de Frank Sinatra. 15 great songs of Frank Sinatra. We have New York, New York. I've Got You Under My Skin by Cole Porter. Young at Heart. Something Stupid, Love and Marriage, Misty, Little Green Apples, Hello Dolly, and side 2, Strangers in the Night, Fly Me to the Moon, All the Way, Night and Day, My Kind of Town, That's Life, and My Way. I really enjoy Frank Sinatra. I used to listen to him a lot, like in 2015. I would put him every single day in the car. It's such an uplifting mood. Or whenever I was like getting ready to go out, I would have a little wine and such a mood. This one was given to me by a friend, actually, which I believe he reported this. This is a real cool little I think this one's a very personal one. This one I'm not quite sure, but for sure it was given to me by a friend. It's one of those wacky ones that you put whenever you want to, like, you know, zone off. It's really nice. Next up we have Miles Davis, another one, Kind of Blue, not Blue and Green. I was actually referring to the song Blue and Green. But yeah. Kind of Blue by Miles Davis with So What, Freddie Freeloader, Blue and Green, All Blues, and flamenco sketches. I love flamenco sketches. Here he is. Oh. I always liked it when my grandfather would pull them out and put them, and he would be so subtle with it and put it, and, you know, put the, I don't know how you call it, the pointer, you know, and the sound it would create, and then him putting this back in the bag. Such an experience. I think that's why I love vinyl so much. I remember when he passed away, we were all in his house, and I told my grandmother, where are all his vinyls? I want them. And I ended up taking them all. But Blue Miles. Next we have Ambassador Satch, a European concert recordings. So this is from Louis Armstrong, which of course he's one of the greatest. He has Royal Garden Blues, The Roof Blues, The Faithful Hussar, Muskrat Rumble, All of Me, 12th Street Rag, Undecided, Dardanella, West End Blues, and Tiger Rag. I think this was, oh yeah, I'll take this off. It was already open, but only this side. Should I? I really like him. But I think these are some that he did recorded during his European concert tour of 1955. Moving on, you have here Mozart, of course, Sutherland blowing horn. I found this for $5 and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm going to miss Amoeba so much. You could really go and pick out, exchange. I exchanged a lot of movies there. English Chamber Orchestra. Here. This came with his booklet of his musical notes as well. Like a little scanned copy of his originals. And then the play, Act 2. This is for Il Don Giovanni. The play. This is actually scanned, but this is like from the original, the original. The cast of the play. Here you can see a little bit of the actors. Don Giovanni, and the play starts. You can see like the main cast characters. Synopsis. Isn't this really cool? And for $5. The side analysis. Libretto. So it starts, I believe, yep. It starts. Act 1. The entrance to the Commodore's dwelling. And you can see, the play. Just as when you go to see a ballet, they give you a little pamphlet of kind of like an itinerary. So in this one, they included the whole play in this. Act 2. This is really nice. And at the back, you could see that it comes with the soundtrack. This is really old, like you can tell by the color. It's all decolored and the other side. These are a lot. So it's like basically the whole soundtrack of the whole play. They smell like old books. Like when you go to the library and you stumble upon a very old book. You open it and that smell. So yeah, they were all in here. In the box. Next, we have Latin rhythms. Arthur Fiedler with the Boston Pops Orchestra. Okay. With the Boston Pops Orchestra. And it's, another box with some notes on the music. And they're complete. So we have Ritual Fire Dance from El Amor Brujo, Blue Tango, Jamaican Rumba, Dancero, Brazilian Dance, Amparito Roca, Tijuana Taxi, Adios Amigo, Mexicali Rose, Mexicali, Spanish Harlem, San Antonio Rose, Spanish Flea, Rumba, Tango, Guaracha, Congo, Malagueña from Andalucía, España Cañi, España Rhapsody, Intermezzo from Goyescas, Zacatecas March, El Salón México, Malambo from Estancia, Aaron Copland, possibly the most influential of 20th century American composers, found Mexico as memorable as Arthur Fiedler did. On one visit there, he was especially attracted to a Mexico City dance hall called El Salón México. It was a lively place with 3 chambers in 1932. One room for formal dancing and another more unbuttoned area, and still another room where bare feet were permitted. Copland felt that such a something for everybody establishment ought to be immortalized in music. Wow. El El Cóndor Pasa, A Taste of Honey, Desafinado, El Salón México, Zacatecas. It's really all in here. I really enjoy it. I don't know why it says Latin rhythms. I thought it was my flamenco one, but they put Latin rhythms with a flamenco skirt and, you know, like, all right. And last but not least, oh, another of my Stravinsky. The Rite of Spring again. I can't get enough of it. This one's the older because you can tell it's much more damaged. But I love it. I love old things. Oh, definitely. It's really good. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? So yeah. This concludes all of my vinyls. I'm going to put them by next classical. This is also this is a play, so I'm going to put here because I think that's the only play I have, I believe. I'm gonna pay next the classicals. This is jazz. Frank Sinatra's, you know. We'll put Frank Sinatra with Miss Ella. These are a mix of rhapsodies, so let's put in there. Soundtracks. I'm gonna put Bartók in there. Of course, Gustav Holst, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, actually, this one goes with Miles Davis. Here. This is new. Tchaikovsky. Am I saying that right? Then another Stravinsky. We're gonna put the jazz. Miss Ella Fitzgerald, Miles, Frank Sinatra. And then my most recent ones, new Rhapsody of Fire. Next. And ultimately my film soundtracks. Oh, I just saw that I didn't put this back in the DeMarco album. This is actually something that it came with it. It's actually really cool. I totally forgot. I was gonna show it and I forgot. This is really cool. So yeah, thank you so much. I had a really fun time going through these. It's been a while. This is just the lens. I'm gonna do a tapping video of all these things. These are my film camera. Some writing of short films and cinematic shots books. Here are some films that I haven't developed. I really like the sound. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the crickets outside. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like the music and I really had fun going through my music taste with you guys. So much